Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Essence League Hardcore Atlas of Worlds. Last time around we got to Act 4 outside of recording. I went and did a little bit of leveling. We are now level 56. I think last episode we were level 54 maybe. I just kind of wanted to go through the useless levels, did a little bit of farming in Dried Lakes, and I came up here towards Eldritch Battery. So Eldritch Battery allows us to spend Energy Shield before mana for skill costs, and Energy Shields protects mana instead of life. So now we have an effective mana pool of 1250 pretty much, and our HP pool is at 2500. We need to look at getting a bit more HP, but at the same time, this will allow us to maintain some more mana for casting our spells, and it'll probably let me go mind over matter. So that's probably the next point we're going to take, and after that we're most likely looking at a bit more mana regen. But yeah, there's still a lot of points that I do want to get. We still need a few levels, and realistically we haven't really out-leveled this area just yet. We are level 56. Going into the mines, the mines itself is level 55, so typically I like to be 2 or 3 levels ahead, especially in hardcore actually, and it matters a big deal for spellcasters too. As a spellcaster, the higher level you are, the higher the level of your gem, which actually of your higher the level of the gem of your skill. Like Ice Spear, a higher level Ice Spear makes a bigger deal versus like a higher level of like Cyclone or Earthquake or something like that. The spells make a big difference really. As you can see, I also added another aura. I added the Herald of Thunder, just to add a bit more damage onto our spell, and yeah, I feel like it's pretty good, and combined with Blind, I think Herald of Thunder works a lot better with Blind than Herald of Ice or Ice Golem. So, hold on. So we can actually maybe. Oh, this is weird. We might consider taking out the Ice Golem and putting it in a 3-link in here. So it would be Decoy Totem, Ice Golem, and Minion and Totem Elemental Resistance. That might be a little bit better, but I mean, we'll have to see, right? So we also switched up our gloves. We bought new gloves, and this just gives us a bit more survivability. It has more life than we had before. It has some resistance as well, and it gives us some mana, so it's kind of a little bit of everything. Are there any other upgrades that I got in between episodes? I think that's it. The wand is still the same, everything else is still the same. Yeah, oh, one more thing. I took out Controlled Destruction and I put in Life Leech Support. This is just a way for us to mitigate damage taken and reflect as well, because right now we really don't have a way of damage. Oh my god, we really don't have a way of doing any sort of damage mitigation, except for just using our potions. So having some life leech will give us better recovery and hopefully give us a bit more survivability, which is very important, right? Especially since we're in hardcore. Any death is a bad death really. This is YOLO. You only live once. YOLO. But not the good kind of YOLO where it's like, oh, this boss may hit me for 75%, but YOLO! This is actually like YOLO. Oh shit, I'm kind of like, if I die, I'm dead. YOLO. You only live once. So we have to be careful. Okay, let's take a look. Nothing here. So today, I would like to get one more passive point, and hopefully one second. Sorry, I'm back now. I had to deal with something real quick. But yeah, even though I replaced Controlled Destruction with Life Leech, we don't seem to be lacking in damage. Not really, at least. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh my god. What's hitting me? Is it this essence? That's a lot of AoE then. Oh, okay, okay. That's like a... It's an ice crash. Okay, I get it now. What essence is this? Essence of Contempt? I have to watch out for that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're really lacking damage for the most part. We're still freezing things. You know, even a Frost Orb itself can kill things pretty easily, so I'm not really worried about that part. What I am worried about is, you know, survivability. Like, I feel like if I fight a really big boss, I might get one-shotted. And I'm really worried about that. Not too sure what I'm gonna do about that. But, I mean, maybe we have to get better gear, right? Hopefully, I'm hoping that Mind over Matter will kind of fix my problems. And being able to permafreeze things is also, you know, very important for our survivability. Once I get the other Inquisitor node, which lets us pierce resistances, I feel like we can more reliably freeze mobs. You know, and hopefully that'll, you know, take us a lot further. But yeah, I don't know. Survivability just doesn't feel very good right now. And I say that every league. You know, I don't know how to build survivability on characters, it seems. But you know what? We're gonna try and layer as much as we can. The plan is to go... Oh my god, these things are tanky. The plan is to go Mind over Matter, Armor ES for some mana, and then hopefully that's enough in combination with freezes. Not too sure what I'm gonna do about big bosses who, you know, are immune to freeze, but I don't know. Beats me, right? We'll have to see. I mean, if anyone has there are a lot of things we can do though. We can get, you know, flasks. We can probably get some unique items that'll help us. Fortify with, you know, whirling blades and later into the game. The idea is I never want to get close to anybody. So if things do like get close to me, I mean, we have a lot of options, and once we get later into the game, and we have the money to kind of sink into, you know, 4 links and 5 links everywhere, we can really start, you know, considering our defensive options. Things like Frostwall would really help. You know, cast on damage taken, Immortal Call, stuff like that. And really, Immortal Call, we should start doing it sooner than later. And right now, I just can't find the links to do it. Although that's kind of an excuse. I guess I do have the links. I can, you know, clear out some space on my helmet. I don't know. We'll have to see. So hopefully we'll be fine though. Just gotta make it through Cruel, really. Once we get to like Act 4 is always, it's pretty much the hardest part in the game, right? Because typically you're not gonna do Merciless Act 4, so I mean, Act 4 Cruel, until you get into late maps, this is probably the hardest content you're gonna face. So this is like where I'm most worried. And thinking about it, if I'm most worried here, this is probably a good time for us to start, you know, spending money. Typically, I like to spend money when we get to, you know, Act 3 Merciless. But in this case, spending money now might just be the thing that we have to do. Just so we don't die to like Malachi and Duresso and stuff. I mean, I don't want to pull a Curtis and die to random bullshit from Duresso, right? So, I mean, maybe that's what I do, right? If I find that I'm having too much trouble in, like, on the way to Calm or on the way to Duresso, if they're chunking me for 50% HP or something like that, I think I just go out and buy myself some items, and, you know, boost my defenses that way. That's what money is for, right? You spend money to make money. And we'll go by those principles to hopefully have a better time in hardcore. I really don't want to die in Cruel. I really don't want to die in Cruel. I'm hoping that we can at least make it to Merciless. That's the goal. I really like this character. That's the thing, right? I really enjoy playing it. So if it dies, I think I'm actually going to be really sad. I do have a second character in mind, but I want to get more, like, I want to get into maps. I want to do some more farming with this build before I switch over to another character. I'm just enjoying it so much. Only problem right now is, you know, every time they hit me, it's such a big chunk of damage. And Life Leech really is helping, though. You know, after putting in Life Leech into my Ice Spear, it's been making a really big difference. Our effective life pool has grown substantially because of it. So hopefully, you know, that'll carry on for, you know, into the near future. But the fact that, you know, I went Eldritch Battery means I lost 400 ES, so that's another 400 effective life. Although I suppose with Mind Over Matter, you know, 30% of that still gets retained, so it's kind of 50-50, I guess. Okay, I need to find that freaking the ghost, Death Shred or whatever. Gotta find the ghost. Oh my god, see, stuff like this, so much damage. What's he doing to me? I think this is one of those cases where you say, okay, this might be a good time to get Immortal Call. Or something, I don't know. Oh, yes please. But yeah, I just need to layer on more forms of damage mitigation. I don't think Arctic Armor is the way to go. I do stand a lot when I'm casting, but I'm hoping that while I'm casting, they're frozen, you know? And if they're not, we have other things to worry about, pretty much. And hopefully Decoy Totem is the other... Like, I have multiple layers of defense set up right now already, right? I got Decoy Totem, and while they're distracted with Decoy Totem, we try and freeze them. If they don't get frozen, hopefully Herald of Ash gets them with Blind, so they don't hit us as often. I should get an Enfeeble just in case. But I don't know. And hopefully once we get into late game, you know, once we get a couple more of, like one more Inquisitor Ascendancy, we'll be able to... Oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. We'll be able to more reliably freeze people and do enough damage so that, you know, before they can actually kill us, we kill them. I think that's the plan, right? We kill things before they can kill us, and then hope we don't die to Reflect. Speaking of Reflect, I had a lot of... I had one guy, D3 me, I think, comment on my YouTube videos about the ways to mitigate Reflect. I really do appreciate it. There are so many ways, and the effort that are put into these posts, they are just amazing. Like, I'm really thankful for the help. But yeah, a lot of suggestions were made in terms of how to deal with Reflect that. Oh! Okay, I need to do something about. That was a clear. If I had Immortal Call, that would not have happened to me. This will not do. This will not do. That almost killed me. That wasn't cool. I should really look to buy... get some red sockets and get Immortal Call. Man! That's a problem. The fact that I take so much damage, I guess I have no armor, right? What's my armor? 115. I have no physical mitigation. Yeah. This is not good. I kind of have like a bit of everything, like evasion, energy shield. I don't really need that much energy shield. If I can just go armor ES, like that's good enough, right? So that wasn't good. That really wasn't good. I did not like that. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start by going back. Tasuni? Was it Tasuni who gives me the quest? Tasuni, give me that book of yours. Okay, there's a passive point. Now's the time to get mind over matter, because I need layers of damage mitigation now. And then I need to find a good helmet. Gosh, do I have anything in my backup? That is not good. Okay, if I can get my hands on an armor helmet.
Has ascended and returned.
Yeah, armor helmet, I will use it and then get Immortal Call. That's the plan. Or armor shield. But this shield is pretty good. I really like it. Life, resistance, and damage. It's pretty good. So we're hoping for a new helmet. Our helmet is really shitty. So, and at the end of this episode, if we can't find a decent helmet, I can try and craft a white helmet too. That's also an option, and that shouldn't be hard either. So yeah, let's by the end of this episode, let's try to have an Immortal Call set up so that we won't die to bullshit like that. I'll still go through the crystal veins with the current setup that we have, but I'm gonna play very carefully now. That almost killed me. My hands are like shaking right now. That was close. Oh man. Like, if we can reliably freeze them, that's basically all we need, but it's when we get all these projectiles hitting us and we can't dodge it or evade it, just kind of take it in the face, that's when we run into problems. Right now we've been getting by with the fact that, you know, nothing is really hitting us. But we have no armor mitigation, we don't have endurance charges, we have none of that. So if we get hit by anything, we're going to take a huge chunk of damage. Right now our effective life pool is what? 2400, and then 30% goes into mana. So 1/310th. We have like 3000 HP. A little bit more than that actually. 20 plus 800. We have like 3200 effective life pool. Which is, you know, it's pretty good. But if something chunks us for 2000, it's still very scary. So, oh my god, corrupting blood. Okay, we need to kill this fast. Wow, mind over matter makes a big difference though. I feel very, like, that was a lot of corrupting blood stacks, and I seem to be able to tank it pretty easily. Now, it does have to do with the fact that we have Life Leech supporting us as well as Mind Over Matter, but that was pretty good. We're gonna have to see how much we get chunked by. If we take really big hits, you know, we have to be careful of those, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I just hope I don't get chunked for more. Like, see, that hurt a lot. Oh, there's still stuff. It's the physical damage that's getting me right now. I mean, we have maxed resistances. So that's okay. Does this reflect? No, resist. Okay. I can't wait for my Inquisitor node that gives me Pierce. That is gonna be a big deal. Alright. Did I just disable a aura? There we go. But yeah, once we can pierce resistances, like right now, once we curse and use frost bomb, that's like what, 20%, and 36%. Just those two, like 60% reduction to resistances. The damage is like substantial. Like it's so big compared to when, you know, they do have resistances. So once we can fully pierce resistances, I feel like the damage is going to be huge. I'm excited to see how much it's going to do. Of course, doing Cruel Ascendancy, it's a pretty iffy endeavor, to be honest. Assassinate the target. You know what? I can do that. Keep at least one guard alive. I can't do that. Well, maybe I can. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Let's get the Rogue Exile to come. Yes, come. Come. Okay. Alright, that was pretty easy. That was very easy, actually. Okay, gotta remember. I need, like, decent... You know, I'll take this helmet. That's, like, good enough. That's basically what I need. Just a red helmet so I can get, you know... Increased duration, cast on damage taken, immortal call. And I can actually add more things to it, can't I? I just need 2 sockets, huh? And then more armor would help too. I mean, I don't need all that much ES. I don't think. Armor would probably be the better way to go. I just hope I don't roll something shitty. The chance of ripping this thing is pretty high. Alright, here's the waypoint. Let's go back and hope that the RNG gods bless us today. Let's start by selling. Okay. Whoa. Nah. Okay. So what essence would I want? Suffering. Probably life? 6 to 7% chance to avoid cold damage on hit. That's gonna be really good for reflect, right? That's like 6 to 7% dodge. Wow. When hit? When hit. Okay, somebody tell me right now. Okay, for those of you watching, if I get if someone reflects cold damage to me, is that on hit? Can I avoid reflect with this? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm gonna Google it myself after this video, but that would be very interesting using this essence to try and avoid reflect. I would be totally down for that. Anyways, let's figure out what essence we want to use for a helmet. Avoid being frozen, no. Avoid lightning damage, avoid being shocked. Resistance, I mean, life is probably the way to go, if I were to guess. 31 to 45 maximum life. Yeah. Or resistances. I'm not really lacking resistances though, am I? If I take this off, I lack fire resistance. But life is more important. Let's just try and roll life on here. And hope we hit fire res. We hit lightning res. Whatever, it's good enough. So we won't have max fire res. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, so now let us add a jeweler on here. Good enough. Let's link it. Maybe we want a 4-link. 3-link is good enough, actually. And then red something. It's armor evasion. It's not even full armor. I didn't notice. I wanted full armor. Crap. Whatever. Whatever. It's still good. Still good. Let's take increased duration. I need red, huh? Increased duration, immortal call. Cast when damage taken. Do I have it? Cast when damage taken. Level 6. I think I can get a lower level in normal, right? Level 3. Okay. So level 42 gems. This one is level 38, level 36. Good enough. Okay, let's try to roll red, red, red. Yes. Okay, hopefully this will help a little with the damage mitigation. Let's at least quality this up. Okay. Clarity and Frostbomb. We're about to lose it. Clarity and Frostbomb. Kind of need all these sockets though. Okay. Let's try and roll a 3-socket here. We're really starting to use all of our sockets at this point. Here's Clarity. And then we want blue, blue, blue here. Excuse me. Here we go. Flame Dash. Alright. And then Cold Pen can just kind of go in the back. Blast Rain is whatever. This thing is not good. I'm just gonna sell it. The Essence Deposit. Okay. Okay. So now we have 228 armor, whatever. It's still very low. But we have a bit more life. We have cast on damage taking Immortal Call. Which is hopefully this is gonna be fine. Gotta make sure I don't level this thing by accident. And whoa, no, I don't want to go to the harvest. That's the wrong place. Crystal Vein. So next time around we're gonna do Calm / Duresso. But not right now. It's a bit of a quick episode today. I just wanted to get through Crystal Veins really quick. I don't think I'm gonna buy more items. We have all the sockets that we need right now. If I find that I'm taking more damage, then I probably, gear up some more. But you know what? This is good for now. Maybe I get a new belt. This belt, is awful. God awful. I need a life belt, at least. But that's probably the only thing I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna call it an episode here. Next time around, let's try for a Duresso. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.